Howdy, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Faab Five campaign here on the Random Rhapsody Network. I'm Matthew R. Dawson, your friendly neighborhood host and GM, and joining me around the virtual table today are Alyssa, Joe, Jeremy, Koines, and Kyle. Say hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Okay. Now, before we begin, I want to remind everyone that next week we will be playing our Valentine's Day one-shot, Romancing the Inferno, on Sunday, February 13th. It's going to be at 4 p.m. Central Time instead of our regular time as well. On Valentine's Day itself, we will be off so that everyone in the Random Rhapsody crew can spend the day with their significant others. The following Monday, February 21st, I'm going to be out of town, so we're going to be taking that week off as well, but we will be back to our regular schedule again on Monday, February 28th. You can keep up to date with all of our scheduling announcements by following us on Facebook at Random Rhapsody TV and on Twitter as @random_Rhapsody. Okay, that should do it for the announcements. So join us as we dive into the world of Loroupa and continue on with the adventures of the Faab Five. And we're back. So when we last left off, the Faab Five had braved the depths of the crypt underneath the Blue Heron Monastery in an attempt to save the town of Bradfordshire from the wraiths that overrun it. With the people they had met along the way defending the monastery high above the mesa, the Faab Five were forced to contend with a resistance force all their own that seemed to be trying to hold them back from whatever it was that lay down in the depths. During this long battle, the squad managed to wear down the force of wraiths and poltergeists and push forward, albeit slowly, down the narrow passageways of the crypt, while Veil's zombie horde kept most of the Misty undead occupied. Once the team made it into a wider passageway, Liam's experience in these crypts led them on a mad dash towards the lower level, though not everyone in the party was fast enough to keep up. Liam, Apollyon, and Blood hurried on ahead, leaving Veil and Eloise to contend with the specters that managed to get around the druid's moonbeam through the very walls around them. Eloise was forced to move her spell over and over again to keep the enemy at bay, while the rest of the group encountered yet another squadron of wraiths left to defend the final corridor to the original resting place of the copper glaive Liam currently wields. And so, Faab Five. It looks like we ended last session after Blood from a Stone from his turn, since it was getting late. But before we get into that, a question comes to each of your minds. And that question is, what is your character's scent? And maybe there's even bonus points for a description that sounds like it could be a bad or awesome fanfic. And since Apollyon is the one who rolled, he gets to go first. So Apollyon, what is your scent?
I'd have to say Apollyon definitely smells like a manly man of notes of iron and wood, like the hilt of a sword that's just been oiled, bursting with decadence.
I like it. Okay. Blood from a Stone. What is your scent?
Good lord. I don't know. I suppose he's been away from home for so long, but I would say it would normally be something probably like maybe like some kind of a dusty desert road. It's kind of got a bit of a sandy kind of a desert smell to him. There's definitely going to be some funk because he does spend quite a bit of time outside, so he's going to have a little bit of body odor in there. But he tries to keep himself. He's supposed to be inconspicuous, so he'll get some scented oils or something like that. But you're definitely going to be able to smell the desert on him.
Okay, I like it. Yeah, desert cat.
Maybe a musk. Maybe
Musk.
a musk scent.
A deserty musk. Okay, sounds good. Liam, what do you smell like?
Well, as many people know, as you drink alcohol, some of it exits through the skin in your sweat. And as I sweat quite a bit and I drink quite a bit, I smell like a combination of the two the majority of the time, I'd suppose.
Yeah, so drunken BO. I like it.
Oh, I wouldn't say drunken. Nice, happy medium.
Okay, fair enough. Necthros Veil, what do you smell like?
I have the smell of, the overtones of moss, clary sage, and oak, with undertones of lavender, patchouli, and coffin-rich dirt.
Oh, patchouli? Oh.
Yeah, how dare you?
No, I love it. You know what? That just kind of bonded Veil to Vulcan a little bit, because Vulcan definitely smells like patchouli. Like, there's no doubt about
Freaking hippies.
The very undertone.
Absolutely. Okay, Eloise, what do you smell like?
Probably some wet moss, rain, some wet tree trunk, flowers, foresty things, and then, with like an underlying hint of like forest detritus and just a little hint of that patchouli to warm things up.
Oh, definitely.
Sunshine and rainbows.
Definitely.
Sunshine and rainbows.
Sure.
I dig it. I absolutely dig it. Okay, everybody. Very nice. Okay. So, as I said, we're starting things off. We had just finished Blood from a Stone's last turn, and we are moving into the Poltergeist. That Poltergeist, what's that?
My map's not really working. It just says the Faab Five campaign.
Yeah, because I didn't move you from the loading screen. That's my bad. But now you're good.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little kind of disappointed that no one said they smell like Teen Spirit.
Well, are any of us teens anymore?
Probably not. But you can still have the spirit. Anyway. Anyway, jumping things off with one of the poltergeists. This poltergeist had disappeared through one of those walls, and he's going to be reappearing once again, oddly enough. He appears right there in front of Apollyon.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm. As he comes moving out from the wall there, he just reaches out, trying to grasp at you, Apollyon. This pink, bright, light hand reaching out, trying to do a forceful slam at you.
Bring it!
That's going to be an 18.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. Crazy. It then begins to move backwards into the wall. You do have an attack of opportunity on this thing.
Oh yeah, I'll take it. What did I have in my hand? I believe I had the trident.
Yeah, pretty sure you used the trident.
That's a 28 to hit.
Yeah, definitely going to hit.
For 19 damage.
So as this poltergeist pokes its head out from a wall, swiping at Apollyon, you just in turn spin and stab with that trident, going right through its head, and it just explodes in a dust and little shimmery particles. You completely decimated that guy.
Woo! Get some.
Okay, Apollyon, it is your turn. What are you going to do?
I noticed you didn't add it, but are you raging right now?
I think I'm not, actually. Let me go back in the chat and make sure.
I'm pretty
Actually, I think
sure
you used the
weren't.
bonus action to command the trident, and then on your next turn, you used the bonus action to rage.
Yep, okay, yeah, I did rage an additional time.
Okay, well, there you go then.
Because I remember it did drop in between our last bout, because we defeated a bunch of guys and then there was no more guys around, so it dropped.
Yeah, I remember you using the second one.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm at 2 out of 4. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm reached. Yeah, I'm just gonna decapitate this wraith that's right next to me. He's stunned, so I get advantage, right?
Yeah.
You are.
That's a 26.
Definitely going to hit.
What is that? 23 damage.
Well, you also had advantage because it was stunned. That was that one, the Wraith Commander. And 23 is just enough to take this guy out. So, Apollyon, tell me how that looks.
Yeah, I stab the trident straight.
Oh, you cut out.
He dropped out mid-speech.
I shove the trident in him and I pry it back and forth, just creating a hole right.
He's cut out of the wrong spot.
No.
I know.
Like I just shove it in to create that hole, and then nothing.
Well, we all know what Apollyon tends to do with
holes. He's being
holes.
censored for brutality or something like that.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said to make a hole in his body with the trident.
Yeah, absolutely. You
3
do.
holes.
And as you
Who
rip
doesn't need an extra
through,
hole?
Yeah,
Come on now.
3 extra holes with the trident, and as
Same.
you rip the trident away, the thing just explodes in a shower of sparks. You completely decimated that guy as well.
Oh, I love grossing Joe out.
I'm just wondering if Vale and Liam going to join him there, or
Alright, then I'll use my movement to go this way, I guess.
get to the drop off.
Yeah, I'll go around the corner here.
And as you go around the corner, you can see that drop off ahead, just at the edge of your dark vision. It just basically the walkway goes out and then just drops away, and there's nothing but a dark void past what you can see.
So I can't see the bottom.
You cannot see the bottom from where you are.
Okay, yeah, I'll just hold my ground.
Okay. That's it for Apollyon's turn. Got more poltergeists. Where are these poltergeists? Yeah, there they are. Yeah, they're moving ahead. I go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 feet, because they got 50 feet of movement. Can't see anything. It's going to move away down. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and 45. Still looking, but can't find him. Next poltergeist's turn. Moving ahead as well. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh, that's 35. There's 40, 45, 50. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 45, 50 feet. Both of them flying around, looking for the group, but has not found them yet. Okay, Liam, we're up to you. Apollyon has just run ahead. You can see from behind you that column of light that fills the space, which you recognize as Eloise's moonbeam spell. You're pretty sure that Veil is somewhere behind you in that washing pool. that's adjacent there. But beyond that, you don't see any more enemies right now. So what are you wanting to do?
I'm just gonna, knowing that the drop's right around the corner, I'm just gonna hold my action in case anything comes in my range. Then I can blow off 3 attacks at them real quick.
Okay. Holding action to attack if anything comes in your range. Eloise, you're up next. There is a poltergeist right there next to you. Blood from a Stone is as well. What are you wanting to do?
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like, oh boy, please don't hurt me, please don't hurt me. And then I'm gonna, well, since I'm right here, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of give in to some of my own primal savage. My claws come out, and I'm gonna take a swipe at it.
I like it.
With
Using
a
the primal
26.
savagery. 26 is definitely going to hit.
6 points of acid damage.
6 points of acid damage. Let's see here. You slash out with your claws, dripping with poison, and you feel your claws raking through it. It does seem to be catching and doing some damage, but not nearly as much as you were hoping.
Jerk. And then with my bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and move my moonbeam over here. And then I'm going to finish moving over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, speaking of, it is that guy's turn. So moonbeam is a is it dexterity?
I thought it was a
Constitution.
Constitution, thank you. Yeah, that's a failure with a 3.
11 points of radiant damage.
So while you weren't able to do a whole lot with that acid, as you move the moonbeam, it just begins to burn away this poltergeist, eating through its slightly corporeal, slightly incorporeal form, and it just bursts into just a shower of sparks, dying. Okay.
Nice.
Glad to see you're okay, Eloise.
Always okay, but Alyssa's dying.
Alyssa's fine. Alyssa was trying to be dramatic. It didn't really work.
I caught it. Thank
you,
Alyssa. Even if they didn't, I did. Okay, Necthros Veil.
Great job. Group effort.
All right. Veil's going to move up here towards Liam. 20, 25, 30.
You have to climb out of the pool because you're like half standing in and half standing out. One of your legs is wet and your boot is sloshing as you step.
Hey, they're waterproof.
You still get water inside them.
All right, you're right. Now, that's 25 to get there. Liam, are we going this way towards Apollyon?
Can't hear you, Liam.
Yes.
Hey, that's the way. And then straight on down.
All right. Then I'm just going to continue. I'll use my action to dash. And I'm done.
I bet they have some friends.
Okay. As you come moving past Apollyon closer to the drop, your dark vision is a lot farther than everyone else's. You can see the path just curve downward as it slopes and into that drop, and you can see down towards the far end at a little bit of the bottom, just at the edge of your vision.
All right. Is this a drop right here? Is that what you're talking about?
That is the drop right there, yes.
All right.
Okay. Next up, we do have the sword right there. It's got to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, or 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, yeah. I think I only have... Yeah, 30 feet. So that guy, he can sense all of the commotion going down there towards its ruler, towards its master. It senses it needs help, it needs protection, so it's just following along. After that, we got another poltergeist. This is one of those ones that had went back into the wall. It's coming out right about here. Liam, as you see this, you see it in the corner of your eye, a head beginning to peek out from a wall nearby, just within the range of your glaive. You had your held action, so you can use your action. Go ahead.
I knew you couldn't hold back. Attacks coming in. Moving slow.
Looks like it was a 15 and a 10, so the 15 does hit.
All right.
When you hold your action, don't you only get one hit?
My action has 2 attacks.
Yeah, he's holding his action, so his action is 2 swings. He doesn't get the bonus action or anything. Okay.
8 points, and since he entered, I'm going to do my opportunity attack. 1 more slash.
Well, yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to do both of those.
He entered my field.
You are specifically holding your action, so you can do your action.
Hey, he's getting those ones out of the way, though, so I'm glad he rolled.
Yeah, you wouldn't have hit anyway, but in this instance, no. It's one or the other.
Fine.
Okay. Now that it's there and you're right there next to it, yeah, he didn't like that hit. Did not like that at all. Yeah, it's going to do its forceful slam because you're right there.
Yep.
Wow, yeah, never mind. That's an 11. That definitely didn't hit. It swipes out at you, but you were expecting it, and you just dodge back away from those hands that are reaching out towards you. Next up... That's the guy that was running away. Yeah, he's going upstairs looking for whatever the hell was going on. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. The rest of his action to dash, and it's heading upstairs too. So far, 3 of the poltergeists have gone upstairs and are currently attacking the defenders from behind. We'll find out what happens to that once we get up to that point again. But there's that. Okay, last poltergeist. Going to be moving 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Because they can go through walls. That's a great thing about it. Moving again. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 52, right there.
So while he's doing his thing, how you guys doing?
Well, you say that, but guess what? Top of the order. Your turn, Blood from a Stone. Fuck you.
Because I see you talking to the audience. I was like, so hey, how's the guys going? I didn't want to interrupt. It's like, hey, didn't want us to just sit there like a bunch of lemons. Well, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He can see this little guy. He's just going to go ahead as he's running, just pull it out and just shoot him in the back of the head.
Yeah, that does sound like something Blood from a Stone would do. Pull it out as he's running and take a shot.
Yeah, he would. All right.
Yeah, 26 is going to hit.
I'm guessing with the stuff he did before, it's just a poltergeist. Hopefully that does enough damage.
Why does he have sneak though? Oh, because somebody's in adjacent. Yeah, you're good. 2021. Yes, that is enough to take this guy out. You come running up, whip it out, take your shot. It strikes true, and the thing is dead.
And he's going to just do that bonus action dash. So it's 20, 25. Then he's got, I've realized I've been doing feline agility wrong because I could do the movement, then do the bonus action dash, and then you do the feline agility, and then it like doubles all of that. But I'm just gonna get up here with Veil, hiding, because we all see the drop off. We're gonna go together since he has no idea what the fuck is down there.
Fair enough.
So yeah, he's just gonna hang.
Okay. Apollyon, you're up next. You have seen Veil and Blood run ahead, but they both seem to be stopping.
Alright. I rush up there. Blood, Veil, you guys got any pitons?
Vale just looks at his hands, and you see like mist gathering in his fingertips. No pitons.
Well, how the hell are we gonna get down there? I know Liam can do some crazy backflips and stuff, but the rest of us, I don't know.
How far is the drop?
60 feet?
70.
70?
Could I, do you think I could carry both Blood and Veil at the same time?
Could you carry them? I mean,
Yeah, one on each shoulder.
you're fairly strong. You could always give it a try.
You're gonna oh, what was his name? Essek? Princess Bride, you're gonna have them like
Yeah.
Andre the Giant this up?
I get. I think what I'm gonna do is drink this potion of flying that I have.
Nice.
Unless somebody else has a better way to get down there.
Well, like I've got grappling. I mean, I could have sworn we had pitons, but I have grappling hooks and 3 extra sets of rope inside. Well, shit, you don't have the portable hole.
Blood,
Nope.
you have a climbing speed, don't you?
I know, but you don't have the portable hole on you, do you?
Nope.
Yeah, there's 3 grappling hooks with 3 sets of 50 feet of rope in there. But yeah, I could. I mean, is there's hand? I guess I can climb down it. There's handholds.
There is
I have
handholds down there. Yes.
Yeah, I've got a climb speed. Then I don't need you to take me down. But I just
I have
realized
a burrowing speed.
all of our climbing gear is in the fucking portable hole right now.
Yeah, you could burrow down, I would assume.
I mean, you could
But
you could certainly
just took
try.
the flying potion.
Shit, I'm gonna fly.
That annoys the piss out of me. That all that climbing gear is in the fucking hole.
Wow. Yeah, where is that potion here? Potion of flying.
How long does it last?
I think probably an hour.
That's what I'm trying to see.
Because a flying minotaur would probably be pretty sick in battle.
I were thinking you ever see the movie Heavy Metal 2000, little fucking guy,
No.
little Valkyrie looking guys. I'll find a picture of it and send it to you.
Alright, there we go. It says you gain a flying speed equal to your walking speed for 1 hour and can hover.
Yeah, if you want to, you could absolutely take it, and you could carry Veil fairly easily.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to carry both of them. Come on, guys, I'll get us down there. And I'll come back
I
for
hop
Liam
on.
and Eloise.
No hesitation, I hop on.
Well,
All right.
So, like Blood said, he does have a climb speed, but you're grabbing him anyway? Well, it don't matter to me. I'm
Yeah.
just asking. Cool.
Yeah, I can probably get down there faster, I think.
Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
Oh, baby, I am raging. Do you say I could have advantage on this check?
I mean, raging does give you advantage on strength-based checks, doesn't it?
Yes, strength checks and strength saving throws.
Then yeah, I'd
So
say
that
you
would
can have
qualify?
advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to keep him raging. 14 to fucking slash at him because or 10 to slash at him because he fucking picked him up without asking.
So as with the 26, you easily grab onto Blood from his stone, just wrapping your arm around his waist and hoisting him up onto your shoulder. In response, he tries to slash at you with his claws in annoyance, but your hide is tough, and he doesn't seem to be able to get through.
It's to keep you going. Also, it's,
right.
fucking, boundaries, all right? Come on, consent. It's important.
All right, so you said we can take potions as a bonus action, right? So if I move and dash, I could get 80 feet.
Well, I am going to say that you use your action to pick them
Picking
up.
us up.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, okay, all right. All right, so I'll move like right to the edge with them. How about that?
That's
and then
fine.
On my next turn, I'll jump.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, I'm done.
Okay, that's it for Apollyon's turn. Let's see who we got next.
All the fucking hair's probably standing up on Blood's neck, but he's got that cloak on, so you can't see. His tail's probably puffed out.
Probably. Let's see, moving 5, 10, 15, 20. 25 feet. Eloise, you're standing there at the corner. You watched most of your friends disappear further down the corridor or past where Liam's standing. As you look back towards the shimmering light, you do see another one of those poltergeists coming around the corner, flying out in the middle of this chamber. And he sees you just at the same time you see it.
Great.
So I'm going to need you to make a strength check, please, as he tries to throw you with his telekinetic thrust. And you need to beat a 6, which you do.
7!
Yes! With a 7, you manage to hold your ground. You feel the hit, and you just kind of roll your shoulder a little bit, falling back, but you manage to stay on your feet, and he did not throw you.
Well, I'm already up against the wall. Where am I going to go?
Yeah, this is true. Well, he can throw you farther down the corridor, I suppose. It's not a directional thing. He just throws you 30 feet. In any direction. So anyway, that's it for his turn. Next up, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, right into there. Yeah, another one of them are starting to round the corner there. Same thing, Eloise. I need another strength check from you as he tries to telekinetic thrust you. That time he got to beat an 18.
14.
Yeah, no, sorry. You feel this telekinetic thrust just grab onto you and launch you 30 feet at an angle. You're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, smashing against the wall. You feel that your breath just are knocked out from you. And you take, let's see here. 10 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall down to the ground, knocked prone.
Alien.
Speaking of, it's Liam's turn.
2 more assholes coming up. Just go. Just go. Just go, go, go.
So what are you doing, Liam? Are you there?
Oh.
Yeah, I can hear
There you go.
Yeah, just about every single one of my apps crashed all at the same time.
Awesome.
What's happening?
Well, Eloise
just
got
got-
thrown.
Launched into the wall right beside you. And I told you that there were 2 assholes coming up, but go. Go take care of the glaive. Go.
But go take care of the glaive?
Yeah.
Alright, I've counted out my movement beforehand. I can get to the edge and jump off, so that's what I wanted to do, and throw in a funny backflip, I guess. I'm not sure I can click anything. Yeah, I'm just going to the drop and jumping off.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You had 45 feet of movement gets you there. How much is your movement?
55.
55. Then yeah, you could get to there with your movement and just jump as hard as you can. You go flying out into the open, swan diving, that you twist, begin to do a flip backwards, and start falling downwards into that hero pose. You land on the ground. Let's see, that's 7d6 damage.
Do you have slow fall yet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's
early.
had it for a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a total of 35 points of bludgeoning damage. How much do you negate?
I can negate 40.
40. Wow.
So yeah, all negated.
And you land in a thud. Your knees jarred a little bit. That felt uncomfortable, but didn't hurt.
I'd like to think maybe I spun a little bit with the glaive to do a little helicopter move at the end.
You gotta do the superhero pose.
Why is
And
Blood
you get up
down here?
complaining about your knees.
Yeah, where are you, Blood? You're not
you're
here.
not down there yet.
Hey, that's what you gotta do. You gotta do the superhero pose. No, you.
I like the idea of the helicopter with the glaive.
I thought the drop off was up here.
No.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay, that's Liam's turn. He just took a running leap and jumped and landed down on the ground looking into this chamber. That's it for Liam. Eloise.
Yeah. I'm gonna get up using half of my movement. And then 1, 2, 3. And then I'm also gonna, I guess I'm gonna dash. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, hey everybody! And I'm gonna go ahead and drag my my moonbeam. Yeah, over here.
Okay.
With my bonus action, so that's everything.
Okay. Veil, you're just currently hanging out on Apollyon's shoulder.
Can I hold my action to dash when I get to the bottom of the pit?
So you're holding it until once you get to the bottom of the pit, you're going to just jump off and run your full movement?
Yep.
Okay, I like it. That's it for Veil. Next, we have a few things, so bear with me a moment. Sword Wraith is going to be moving 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Bear with him.
5, 10,
Cave.
15,
Uh-oh.
20, 25, 30. That's his movement right there.
We already fought owlbears in a cave.
Yeah, it was very, very
tasty
game
eggs.
changing. The eggs.
Yeah, and then the egg that we didn't find comes back to avenge its parents.
20, 25, 30, 35,
egg.
40, 45, 50.
Say hello to the
5,
eagle
10,
owlbear.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 40.
Wah.
Feet.
What if it's a yogi bear?
Boo boo!
Well, a yoki bear.
Hey, boo.
Okay, we are at the top of the order, and Blood from a Stone, you're currently hanging your belly shoved up against Apollyon's shoulder, and as you're looking past the cone of radiant light and Eloise, you can see down at the far end one of those poltergeists has come around the corner and stopped just outside of that radiant light.
Well, he can't really go anywhere with this asshole holding on to him. So he's just going to shoot at the fucking thing. It's really he's sitting there hanging, pulls up the gun, and a 14 I think is
actually a 14 does hit.
All right, I don't get any sneak attack, but damn, it's nice on the piercing. 11 points of damage to
11
him.
points of damage. That's not anything to sneer at, and the shot comes through and strikes, hitting the thing square in the chest. Still up, however.
I'm not a common house.
Nice.
Be put down here soon.
Well, I got you, buddy.
Okay, Apollyon, it's your turn. What are you doing? Apollyon, you there?
Oh yeah, everybody hold on to the Apollyon Express. I'm gonna do like a swan dive off the end of this thing and gracefully swoop down and land at the bottom.
Yeah, and with your fly speed that you now have, you're easily able to fly down there to the bottom. You have to use your movement and your action to do that, because it is 70 feet.
Yeah, I have 80 feet of movement, or 40 times 2, so I can get down to the bottom and then plus 10 feet. Yep. So I'll just land right there.
Okay. And you land there holding both blood and veil. And now that most of you are down on the ground, looking into this chamber, you can see a little bit of that interior. So I'm going to go ahead and show that to you now.
There we go.
As you all gaze inward, you see a rather large chamber that seems to be opening up. It's about 50 or so feet? Yeah, 50 feet wide and another 40 or so feet inward. To either side of this, you see small pillars that rise up from the ground, almost as though stalactites were cut off about halfway, leaving a nice flat, level place. But they seem to be far too even in spacing to be natural. On the top of each one of these to either side, you see a weapon placed on top of it. And underneath that, along the bottom of the stalactite base, a little piece of parchment, yellowing with age, with ink that seems to be faded, depicting runes and letters and things of that nature. But you're a bit too far to see exactly what is written on there. In the center, towards the far back, you can see this, which I'm going to show you. Everyone should be able to see that. You can see the cavern going backwards to the base, where a much larger stone platform is raised up towards the back. Along it is an odd sort of crack, almost made completely of light. Like imagine the 11th Doctor's first episode, that crack of light. Yeah, exactly like that, glowing with this pale indigo blue light. A mist seems to be filled with this, or this chamber seems to be filled, that sounds better, with this pale sort of grayish mist that reflects the blue indigo light from that crack and gives it a very odd sort of misty, ethereal sort of sense. That's about it.
Can I take my held action?
Yes, you can take your held action and jump down if you want.
All right.
Yeah, I put him down as soon as I land.
I say, hey, look, guys, free weapons.
Well, hold on a second. Because as you go running into, you get to right about there, and your feet first step into that mist.
Oh, mist.
Yeah, I said it was mist.
Just hard to conceptualize it on the map.
Let's see if I can help out with that. Hold on a second.
Ooh,
Shiny.
pretty.
Does that make it easier for you?
Yes, but then I can't see the weapons.
Nope.
You can't have everything, dude.
Just imagine that the weapons are there, but they're kind of obscured.
I remember that where they were. All right, so what happens
Yeah,
right
honestly,
here?
I don't like that. I really don't. It just doesn't look right to me.
Well, now I could picture the mist right where it was, but I could see the layout of the room.
I got another idea.
Liam's computer is dying.
Oh no. Can you plug it in or hang on? Where's my?
Can you see the light now? Like a misty light filling the whole chamber?
There's a little blue light right here, but it's not filling the chamber.
Don't go towards the light.
No.
Yeah, now I can
Okay.
see the mist now.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that looks
So
good now.
Yeah. So what happens when I get to this
Okay,
spot at the edge of
hold
the
on.
mist?
Give me 1 second here. Sorry. You get to right here. My mistake.
Okay.
Once you get to right about there, you begin feeling this pull, almost as though it were on your soul, guiding you, ripping you towards that crack in the mist. I need you
Yeah,
to
I'm
make
into it.
a con saving throw, please.
All right. Oops. Give me a minute. For some reason, the page isn't loading for my character sheet. Still loading. Sorry. You guys still there?
Yeah, we're just waiting on your con save.
Yeah, weird. I'm just. You want to roll it for me? Because for some reason, Roll20 just decided it doesn't want to load my character sheet.
Yeah, we'll do.
I think I'm a plus 25 for con.
Oh yeah, you totally have a plus 25 for con. Definitely.
Yes, the wizard has high constitution. Yes.
Beefcake wizard.
Well, sorry, Beefcake Wizard. That was a 10.
Okay, I'll use a lucky point.
Okay, you're using a lucky point to roll again.
What's gonna be?
Oh, yeah, that was a lot worse.
Oof.
That was a 7.
I'm gonna get it out of my mouth.
I'm sorry. As you step into this mist and begin to go closer towards those weapons, you just feel that rip from your soul as necrotic energy just hits you with a gigantic blast.
Don't threaten me with a time.
You are going to be taking 14 points of necrotic damage. And you just feel as the soul is ripped away towards that. You feel as though whatever is sucking away at you, it is attuning yourself to you and has advantage against you, at least for a short period of time.
Okay.
And we're going to use this moment to go on break so I can get something set up. So we're going to be back in about 10 minutes, folks. Stay tuned. Howdy, everybody. We are back. We got all of our AV issues fixed, hopefully, and we're going to jump right on into things. So, we are starting off. Veil, you had just ran forward, hit this mist area, and as you ran in there, and some of your soul was you felt just ripped out of you as it did necrotic damage to you. You do still have a bit of movement left if you want to use that before your turn ends.
Yeah, I'm gonna just take one step this way to get out of the mist.
Fair enough. Okay. So that was your held action that you were doing. Apollyon, you did get down there with your movement and your action.
Yep.
Then drop them off. So I believe that's going to be it for your turn unless you have a bonus action you can use.
No, I don't.
Perfect. Okay. That's it for Apollyon's turn. And we're up to one of the poltergeists who are around that corner. They're moving 5, 10 feet through the wall, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Right there. Eloise, you're right there on the other side of your your moonbeam spell. One of those poltergeists had come around the corner, going through the wall partially to get to this point. It is stopped right there in front of that shimmer. These things have been hit by this a few times, so they're starting to learn by this point. It can see you.
Yep.
And I'm going to need a strength check from you.
Okie-dokie.
Yeah, this ain't going to be good. It's a 12. That's not too bad.
You can beat that. Oh, no!
6.
Yeah, unfortunately with a 6. Yeah, sorry, Eloise.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It grabs you and launches you, flinging you backwards 30 feet, which is beyond that 70-foot drop.
Mm-hmm.
So you would land...
You won't die outright.
Right about there. In total... Let's see...
I'm not at full health right now, so...
Yeah, it is a 70-foot drop. Now, because of the angle and things, the normal 30 wouldn't apply because it just shot you 30 and then you dropped. But it's still 76 bludgeoning damage. So, as you go falling downward, you see your life pass before your eyes for half a second as the ground comes up and introduces itself to you. Eloise. You take 24 points of bludgeoning damage as the wind is knocked out from you completely. How are you looking?
Ow!
She's still alive, folks. She is still alive and landed on the ground. Actually, I think... Where were you?
I was
right here. So actually, you would be right there next to Blood.
Okay.
And you just land in a heap there next to Blood from a stone.
I know Liam can do that, but maybe you shouldn't try it.
I was planning on using my spider climb potion.
Well, it's for future reference.
That was what I call graceful.
He'll probably use a potion.
Thank God.
When he can.
Thank God my author wasn't here. Ow.
From somewhere upstairs, Vulcan just kind of shivers a little bit in his fight. His wall of flame is just raging in front of him, and he just shivers. That big hit. Okay. That's it for that guy's turn. Matt, your friend feels a little bit bad, but the DM just kind of cackling a little bit. It is the next poltergeist's turn. He's moving 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 to right there. Yeah, it's going around. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So, Liam, you would be able to see this. They're about 70 feet above you, just flying. But you do see one of those poltergeists start to come up over the ridge and is heading down.
Yeah. Okay.
That was its turn, and it is your turn. You can see the poltergeist flying high above you, 70 feet up. You can see your friends, and poor Eloise just did a belly flop. What are you doing?
This ends now. I run forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Right about here.
Okay. The moment you step into this area, which would be right about here, let me double check. Yep. I need you to make a con saving throw as well.
Of course. That's an 8.
As you step into this misty blue aura, you feel as well the ripping trying to grab hold of you and tear away at your soul.
Mm-hmm.
You would normally take 13 points of necrotic damage, but because you are wielding that glaive, you are able to negate that by half.
6.
So 6.
All right. I continue forward, 55 ending right here.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus action, Step of the Wind. Getting my movement to get right up here. With my action, I will take the glaive, stab it down right where I found it, and shout out, "And now with my friends at my side and the glaive in its frame, send these wraiths back from whence they came."
Well, you certainly do try to do that. And as you're stabbing downwards towards that stone, you feel resistance. A hand reaches out, grasping, and grabs onto your arm as a form begins to climb out from the crack in front of you. You see an odd sort of shape, almost feminine in mist, which I'm going to pop up for you right here.
Oh shit.
Oh, it's the old woman in white. She died on the
grayish,
colonial manor.
This grayish sort of form begins pushing its way outward as it pushes you back. Its form rising higher and higher, almost feminine, but in its shape. But the mist itself comes off in sharp spikes back along its hair, and its fingernails seem to extend outward into claws as this creature pushes upward. And you can see this right here.
Oh shit! What is that?
And it's his turn, or her turn.
That is, oh boy. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
And as it rises up, it looks down at you, Liam, as it pushes that glaive away.
No.
Its eyes begin to glow with this odd, sickly blue color, and it's using its gleaming eye on you. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Come on, roll good. 14.
14, unfortunately, is a failure.
Of course. I can't roll above a 9 today, dude.
The creature points at you as its eye begins to gleam, and you're hit with 13 points of necrotic damage, which is halved for you because you have the glaive. You are now frightened until this creature's next turn. Or at least until your turn. We know how frightening goes for monks, but it didn't know that. Okay. That is it for its turn. Eloise.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to change the music now that you're actually seeing this guy. So give me 1 second here.
Okay.
It's like, we don't have a beef with you, lady. We're just trying to extinct your entire kind.
That sounds more better, right?
Yes.
Okay. Eloise.
Yeah.
You're flat on your back. What are you doing?
Yeah. Bonus action. I'm gonna move this puppy over. Where did I measure it to be? I think I measured it to be here. 60 feet.
60 feet. Yep.
Yeah. And you know what? Actually, screw that. For this turn, I'm just gonna bring it down to the bottom here. Well, I mean, I bring it over. It's I think 40 feet high, tall. So
it's how tall is it?
40 feet.
So are you like positioning it so it'll hit the the poltergeist that's flying?
Yeah.
Because it was 70 feet up. Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so it'll hit that when it moves downward.
Well, that's my question. Are you positioning it so it's so the creature is in it? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Just making sure. You're good to go.
Yep.
That's your bonus action.
That's my bonus action. And then for my action, I am freaking concentration spell. I am gonna concentration too. Gosh darn it! Nothing super helpful. This one is touch, yeah.
So what are you doing,
Why is
Eloise?
everything a concentration spell for druids?
Because you're a druid and that's how it works.
Ah! Okay, I'm going to what is the save for this? Okay, I'm going to spend some points. I think is it 1 or 2 points from my staff, and I'm going to cast Entangle on that very beastie. I'm gonna stand up, and I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
Okay. You're casting
And then-
Entangle through the Staff of Woodlands. Is that right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, go ahead and pop up Entangle for me.
Okay. There you go. Shoot. 20-foot square. Hang on. Let me go get a square. And I'm gonna pop it. So, how do I do this without getting Liam?
You can do it further.
It's just the screen.
Down to the wall.
Yeah.
It
There you
won't
go.
let me. Yeah. Something like that.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, I like it. So using the Staff of the Woodlands, you cast Entangle. Let's see. Grasping weeds and vines start shooting out from the ground towards this creature. Needs to make a strength saving throw.
No.
That is a 16, so it saves. The plants start rising up, trying to grasp at him, but it seems to just pass right through the misty part of her body and does not grasp onto anything.
Dang it.
It's alright.
Okay, that's it for your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Necthros Veil, you're up next. What are you doing?
Alright, Veil is going to pop in this corner right here that's still out of the aura, correct?
Let's see here. It is within.
Okay.
Alright, can I not do that then?
I guess so.
Alright, I mean... How about
Right.
this? You want me
Right
to
here
roll
should be
for,
safe, yeah?
Well, I was safe right here. That's why I assumed. Do you want me to roll for like a perception to see if
Yeah, you know
he
what?
was bugging me?
I'll allow that with a bonus action.
Okay, I think I can do that then. Alright. I just didn't, that way, we can make it fair.
I mean, you can see the blue mist and where it ends.
Okay.
So I'm trying to be nice about it right here because we're just using this blue light. Let me see something.
Okay.
Hold on.
See, that's why I'm saying on my screen I couldn't really see anything in this square.
I got an idea. Let me try something.
Yeah.
Can you see that now?
Nothing changed for
No
me.
change.
Nothing changed for you whatsoever? Because now I have a
No.
blue circle around the guy.
Nope.
Nope, can't see it.
Okay. How about now?
So, nope.
Okay. I don't know why. I can see it though, so I can make it a little easier. Anyway. What are you doing, Vale?
Okay, so this is still in that range then? That square?
This square right there, yes, it is in range.
Alright. So I was planning on moving there, but I don't want to cheat, so do you want me to roll a perception to see if, like, if it, obviously if it's going to affect me, I'm not going to do it, but, you know, I kind of already moved there, that's why I don't want to, you know, cheese myself. Or...
You did kind of already move in there. I'm going to say you're probably going to have to take the damage, since that's what your intention was.
Well, so that's why I'm saying, you know, as a bonus action, I'll do a perception. If I pass, I wouldn't have moved in there, but if I don't, then I'll take the damage.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I was going to allow you to do that.
Yeah. Alright, perception of 21.
Yeah, I'd say you'd be able to tell that the aura extends into that area.
Alright, and this one is clear then?
That one is
right
clear.
Above me?
Yes.
Okay. Then he will move right into here to get out of the sight of the poltergeist. As an item interaction, since I don't have a bonus action right now, he's going to take some, I don't know, 10 coins out of his coin pouch and just throw them on the ground, directing his, you know, towards the, this thing right here. He'll take 10 silver coins, throw it on the ground. They take this and be gone, and then for his action, he's going to,
couldn't even spring for gold.
Hey, Blood, shut the fuck up.
What spell are you trying to cast?
I'm casting mirror image on myself. And I'm done.
Alright.
Okay, so you threw how many? 3 gold or silver pieces on the ground, and then cast
10
mirror.
silver pieces on the ground, and then cast mirror image on myself.
Got it. Okay. You throw 10 silver on the ground for whatever reason, and then you cast mirror image on yourself. I like it. Next, we do have the sword wraith.
Good play, Vale. I know what that's for.
Thank you.
I assume I do too, honestly, but we'll see. 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's it for their turn. This one's coming around as well. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. You can see that thing, so it's going to fly around. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 to right over there. Okay, we are at the top of the order. And Blood from a Stone, you're on the ground now, having been deposited by Apollyon. So what are you wanting to do?
Is this one still like 70 feet up in the air or whatever?
Yes. Yes, it is 70 feet up in the air, and it's inside the cone of light that Eloise has been controlling.
Can I see inside that cone?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I didn't know if it was like just pale light or if it's like an actual... well, I mean, we'll just kind of get over and out of the way. Quick to get his advantage. Quick do his stealth check, and then just try to start shooting that so I can get the helpers out of the way.
Your stealth.
You should be shooting at the big bad.
Well, if we're going to be shooting at the big bad, and then those things keep attacking us from behind, knocking us into the ambient damage that's being done every time you go into that aura, we're going to get smoked instantly. We gotta kill the help too.
So you're targeting the one that's in
The one that's coming down, yeah, it's coming down like above us, yeah. The one that I can see for sure.
Yeah, I'd say you're able to clutch against one side of the wall, throw your cloak about you, and kind of hunker down and hide.
Just shooting that one.
Yeah, a 21 does hit.
1, 2 total.
Yeah, it literally had 1 hit point left. It's been just struggling along. So you jump out again, aim your crossbow and fire, and you annihilate that poltergeist.
So the moonbeam would have taken it out.
Ye-
I don't know that.
That's
Oh,
all
well.
good. None of us knew that.
No.
Not for sure.
And then he's just gonna prep up and start. I guess as my bonus action, can I swap out my bowstrings for the acid one?
Your bonus
What?
action stealth.
Yeah, your bonus
Oh,
action
that's
was to
right,
hide.
yeah. No, I'll do the swap for the acid one next time.
Okay,
So yeah, that's it.
that's it for Blood's turn. Apollyon, you're up next. What are you doing?
Alright, I don't want to get close to this.
Yeah, I can't hear you, Apollyon.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll step up just to the outside of this mist here, and I'll shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts at this jabroni.
Got it. Go for it.
Yeah.
25 and a 20.
Yeah, both are gonna hit.
Yeah,
Nice.
the nat 20 should hit.
Blow and hope.
Let's see, that's 12 damage total. 8 and 4.
One of
Okay.
those D8s right now.
2 Eldritch Blasts go firing out, striking the shadowy creature that's right there in front of Liam. Takes the hits, kind of glances up at you, but that's about it.
How tall is this cavern?
The cavern itself is about 60 feet tall in this area.
Does the mist go all the way to the ceiling?
You want to use your bonus action to do a perception check?
Okay.
Go for it. Make a perception check.
That's a 7.
It's hard to tell. The mist is definitely throughout this entire area. It's hard to judge whether or not it reaches all the way up to the ceiling, but it fills up a decent amount at least.
Alright, well I'm gonna try to go up there using my flying speed. I'm gonna just fly 40 feet straight up.
Okay. Yeah, you can fly 40 feet straight up. Where you're at, it's a curving dome of a chamber. So it kind of starts right about here, a little bit higher, and keeps going. So with that 40 feet, you're probably hugging right at the ceiling right above where you are, where it opens up
Okay.
a little bit more the farther inward you go. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Perfect.
Alright, yep. That's where I'm hanging out.
Okay, that's it for your turn. We do have another poltergeist coming for you. It's moving 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 to there, 40 feet, 50, and it's going downward, 45, 50 to right there. 20 feet up. Just out of range. Yeah, so instead it's going to use its action to do movement. You basically, Eloise, you watch as this poltergeist comes flying up over the crest of the drop-off, flying downward, pauses a little bit, but then keeps going underneath your moonbeam, slightly through the walls a little bit. That would be 20 feet, so 25, 30, 35, 40 pops up right next to blood from a stone. But that was his action, so he can't do anything else.
Oh, hey. Great. Cool.
Okay.
Tight.
So next off, we are up to Liam. And Liam,
Yes.
you're in that area of mist surrounding you right now. I'm going to need you to make a what is it?
Constitution save?
I believe so.
14.
14 is not enough. You need to hit a 16 with this. So you're going to take another 6 points of necrotic damage as more of your soul seems to be eating away, being drawn in by this creature. What do you do?
With my action, I am going to end my fear. Then with bonus action, flurry of blows. I'm gonna do a spinning 2 kicks at this thing. There it is. Uh, 28 and a 17.
Both hit.
Alright, that's 1 key point. And I'll spend another key point to try and stun this thing.
Okay, hold on a second.
17 bludgeoning.
Let me catch up real quick, thank you. Okay, 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
And a Constitution save, DC 17.
You got it. Con saving throw as you try to stun it. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Let's burn a second key point. Let's see if he can do that twice.
Plus 10 to its con.
I'm challenging it. Do it again.
Yeah, you did hit it twice, so you can. 20.
Oh my god. Yep, nope.
This guy's
plus
got
13 is rough.
As those 2 hits go in and you're trying to find that nerve, you get the sense that you feel a lot more resistance to this thing. It definitely seems tougher and stronger than the wraiths you've dealt with up until now.
Then movement to get out of the mist. Am I out of the mist here?
You go running backwards. You don't provoke an attack of opportunity from him because you're a little bastard, and yes, you are just out of the mist, standing next to Apollyon.
Because you're a little bastard.
You like that?
That's exactly the
I'm
reason
flying
why.
up in the air.
It says in my spell description, little bastard purposes.
Yeah, it totally is. Love you, Liam. Yeah, and you are high above Apollyon. You're 40 feet above. Okay. That is it for your turn. Okay. Next up is the Nightwraith. That's what this guy's called. Scary looking creature, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. First thing I need to do is roll a d6. That's a 3. So it did not recharge. It's climbing out from the crack more. Actually has to use half its movement to get itself fully out from it, and you see now these spindly long legs starting to emerge. The best way I can describe it is imagine a child's scribble drawing, but just all in points and angles of darkness as this thing is pushing its way out from. Its head appears almost feminine, and it has long, tapered, pointed ears on its head, but it's much taller than any normal man. as it steps off the platform and begins to step towards all of you, it seems to grow almost 10 feet tall in size. As it steps outward, it moves 5, 10, 15, 20 feet right there. One second. As it steps forward towards the two of you, Liam, you're the one that it can actually have in range there. Comes right to about right there. Liam, you're in range. Apollyon, you're high up above him, just slightly out of the range.
Cool.
Actually, more than slightly, because you're 40 feet up. It has a 15-foot reach. So, yeah. You'd have probably about another, 15 feet of space between you and it? Pythagoras theorem. I don't know. I'm bad with math.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Yeah, I'm trying to not worry about it, but Apollyon's not in range.
Yeah, it's probably like 20 feet.
It lashes out with its claws towards you, and as it does, you see these almost thin tendrils, like ribbons, seem to shoot outward of its fingers in 15 feet, slashing towards you, Liam. That's an 18 to hit,
Miss.
and a 20 to hit.
Hits.
And I'm 26 points of necrotic damage, which is halved, so 13. And I'm going to need you to make a con saving throw.
Of course. 1 second. Got a lot of saves to fail here, Matt.
Yeah, it does have a lot of saves to fail. That is a failure with a 4. So 13 points of necrotic damage are completely pulled from you, and you lose that until you finish a long rest.
Of course.
Okay. That's it for its turn. Eloise, you're next.
Yeah, I see that, and I'm gonna go ahead and move my moonbeam down onto it.
Damn it, I got reload roll 20. Sorry about this.
All good.
Alright, get ready for it to take half damage here.
I'm gonna off-center it just so that we can see it, but it's centered on whatchamacallit.
So you're moving it down to come into contact with the creature, correct?
Yeah. And then... Cool.
Of course, the damn thing's taking forever to load. There we go.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh wait, is it standing beside anybody? It is not! That's good. So... Yeah, I'm gonna throw an ice knife at it at level 3.
Okay.
Yeah. That's my action. Hey!
Hey,
I don't
20.
know. Why didn't it ask me what level I wanted to cast it at?
That's weird.
Okay. Anyways, 23 to hit and then I'll just roll the extra dice.
Yeah, go for it. 23 definitely hits.
Okay. So then it needs to do a dexterity save against the cold damage.
That is a 13, so that's a failure.
Okay, so then at level 3, what are the extra dice? So 2 extra d6 of cold damage. So 12.
Good roll.
So 15, 22 points. So 15 points of cold damage and 7 points of piercing.
Got it.
It is from a spell, so I'm hoping it's magical piercing.
Yeah, I imagine it's from a spell. It's magical piercing. I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Yeah, 22 points of damage total. Pretty good hit there, you gotta say. It staggers back, but doesn't seem like it's quite nearly as hard as you hoped it would.
Well, that was bonus action and action.
Okay,
That's all I got.
that's it. Necthros Veil. It is your turn. Your back is against the wall, huddling, trying to keep away from that mist that seems to be emanating from the crack over there. What are you doing?
Alright, so Vale is going to raise his hand up and kind of spread his fingers out into a flat palm facing the ground. Says some stuff in his, whispers some stuff, and casts animate objects on those 10 silver coins. And then he's going to proceed to
Turn them into bullets.
have them, yes, silver coins turn into a flying projectiles, and they're going to all attack the big bad. So that's going to be... I don't know if that did it right. I didn't mean to do it like that.
So, objects come to life at your command. Choose up to 10 non-magical objects within range. They're not being worn or carried. Medium targets count as 2 objects. Yada, yada, yada. So, those are tiny. Let's see. As a bonus action, you can mentally command any creature you made with a spell. Within 500 feet of you, you decide what action they're going to take and whether it's going to move. Once given an order, the creature complies, continues to follow until its task is complete. So I'm trying to figure out the damage here, because this is weird.
It's
So
plus
the
8
damage,
to hit.
yeah, it's a plus. I did that. That roll was weird. I thought I could do it advanced, but it's not. But for the attack damage on this, it is a plus 8 to attack, and then the damage is 1d4 plus 4. So I'm gonna have to re-roll those 20s and just add 8 to each one. I'll just do it individually. So the first one is gonna be a 16. Does that hit?
Yes, 16 does hit.
Okay, so then from here, the second one, that's gonna hit. That's gonna hit. Does an 11 hit?
11 does not.
Okay. Does a 15 hit?
15 hits.
So how many is that so far?
That's 4
1,
that's
2,
hit.
3, 4, 5 in
Yep.
total.
5 total rolls. I'm just gonna roll the other ones real quick.
Okay.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so
the
all
rest
but
all
one hit.
Yep, so 9 out
all
of
but
10.
2.
9 out of 10 hit.
Okay, so now I'm going to roll 4. I'm sorry, 9 d4s plus 4. For each
Well, it'll be
one.
plus 4 to each d4, isn't
Yeah, to
it?
each one. Yep. So that was it. The first hit's going to be 8 points of damage.
94 plus 36.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just roll 94 plus 36.
6, 7, 8, 9. Okay.
7, 9, 12, 15, 19.
21, 22, 24, plus 36, right? 24 plus 36, 60 total? 60 even?
4 plus 36, yeah, 60.
60 points of... what kind of damage is this?
Bludgeoning.
Just straight
Magical
bludgeoning? It is counted as magical?
Well, it's not magical. However, they are silver coins.
So if silver happens to affect it, then so be it. But if not...
No, so basically, it's like, like if you have a silvered weapon and you're fighting something that only takes damage magical, it will take damage with the silver as magical, basically.
I thought that was just... There are things that are specific. Silvered weapons hurt them. I'm not sure if silver counts as magic, though.
So, what a silvered weapon is some monsters have immunity or resistance to non-magical weapons. Some of them are susceptible to silver, such as, say, werewolves. You can silver a single weapon. Blah, blah, blah. Give me 10 seconds here.
Yep.
Yeah, that's one of those fringe rules I'm not 100% clear on.
Some monsters that have immunity or resistance to non-magical weapons are susceptible to silver weapons. So cautious adventurers invest extra blah 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 blah.
Oh, I wish I'd known that.
But it's only monsters who are susceptible to silver. It's not all monsters who have immunity or resistance to non-magical weapons.
So, GM's ruling?
So, I've been looking at this while y'all were talking. One of the things that are affected by silver are wraiths. While this is not technically a wraith, it is wraith adjacent. So I'm going to rule it as yes. Silver does affect this as a magical weapon using the coins.
Nice.
Alright.
Holy shit.
Silver damage. Bludgeoning damage.
So silver bludgeoning damage, and it was a total of 60 points of damage, did you say?
Yeah.
So, animating these coins, they just go flying about the chamber, whipping around in a huge tornado that just seems to rip through this creature, one after another. One of them, the thing manages to avoid, but the rest of them cut through this creature, one at a time, doing a massive amount of damage. 60 points of damage is nothing to sneer at. Ugh.
And I will hold off on movement. I will just stay where I am.
Yeah, that thing ain't looking great, but it is still up. But you can definitely see that there has been some damage taken to this creature. It's not looking too happy. Okay, so that's it for Veil. Let's see here. Where is that sword wraith at? It's right there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30.
Is that what you were thinking, Apollyon?
Yep. The only thing I would have done differently is do them in 2 groups of 5. That way you only have to roll a d20 twice, and you just say they either all hit or they all miss.
Oh. I like these.
Yeah, that's something you gotta work out.
Well, statistically, it's bringing it down to 50%, right? So sometimes you'll lose both, sometimes you'll win both. But, yeah, it's just a risk you have to take.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see. We are up to one of the poltergeist's turn. Yeah, you know what? It saw what you did with those coins, Veil, and it is not happy. Gotta see the range. Hold on.
Yeah, I love that spell, though. I think that's one of the best higher level wizard spells. for damage.
I've been holding off. I've been waiting to use that for a good time to, as a surprise.
No, that's probably the best time to use it is right now. You do see a poltergeist down here. It had been hiding out on the other side of that chamber, but it saw what you did, Veil, and it's not happy. So it's going to try to grasp you in its telekinetic thrust. I'm going to need you to make a strength check for me.
All right. First, it's going to grasp my my duplicate, so I can mirror an image up.
Well, okay. So that's an interesting thing because you got the mirror image up. The poltergeist targets a creature within 30 feet of it, and a creature must be medium or smaller to be affected by the magic. The poltergeist makes a charisma check based and contested by the target's strength check. So it's not like a target.
All right. So I guess here's the question: is it an attack?
No, it's a save.
Well, here's the thing. If I threw a fireball at you, is there a chance to miss it?
Fireball would be no. That'd be like an area of effect.
Because it's a check or it's a save. This isn't like it's not rolling to hit you. It's not an attack roll. It's just you have to make a strength check.
With an attack.
Well, it is, but it isn't because it's targeting you, but you have to make a strength check versus its charisma check. So it's not like it's not rolling to attack. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Do you want me to pop up? I agree, but did you want me to pop up mirror image again just so we can go through and make sure?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So
because it says 3 illusionary duplicates of yourself.
Yep. Each time a creature targets you with an attack during the spell's duration. Okay, so if it's not targeting you with an attack, then yeah, I will have to roll.
Okay, hold on. Each time a creature targets you with an attack during the spell's duration, roll a d20 to determine whether the attack targets one of your duplicates. Okay,
yep.
If you have 3 duplicates, you must roll a 6 or higher to change the attack target to a duplicate. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, that does change things because he's not targeting you. He's trying to target you, but then you roll a d20, and if you roll a 6 or higher, you can do that. So you rolled a 10.
Yeah, I rolled a 10.
Then I'm going to say it would transfer to you based on the wording there. So it looks at you, tries to target you, but you rolled, and you're able to deflect that towards your duplicate. So one duplicate is grabbed and launched and thrown away. You only have 2 now, but you were able to dodge that without being forced to do a strength check.
Okay.
Okay, I like it. So blood from a stone. It is your turn. You have a poltergeist right up on you. Liam's on the other side. What are you doing?
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry, real quick.
Oh, yeah?
It does say at the towards the end, a duplicate can be destroyed only by an attack that hits it. It ignores all other damage and effects. So if the thing went to attack me, I switched it to the duplicate. If it didn't get hit with an attack, it's still there.
Well, but here's the question, because it's being forced to be thrown. So how is a duplicate going to roll a strength check?
But that's the thing, it's an illusion, it's not physical. It's not physically there, right?
Yeah. It's basically just...
But then if you go with that argument, and the Wraith is trying to grab hold of something, if it can't grab hold of it, it would go for the next you, right? It would just push until it hits one of you that's solid. So... depends on how you want to argue.
There's a lot of there's a lot of arguments either way. I can see both sides of it, but I'm going to say that it's going to take out the duplicate because it was trying to strike at something.
Okay.
Anywho, blood from a stone. It is your turn.
Well, he's got this guy up on him. He's going to disengage, move over here with Eloise, turn around, and you know what? We'll ignore him. We'll just shoot at her. He's probably going to end up attacking him, but Somebody better revive him if he's dead. Need piercing 2/4.
Yeah, definitely hits. You strike out with that bolt of energy from your crossbow, and it does strike him. Not doing a lot of damage, but doing some.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess, is it non-magical stuff that? Because I mean,
It is magic.
Force.
It does take
Yeah.
it does take the force damage.
Well, the piercing was magical as well.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Did it sound like I was saying it wasn't taking the damage? Because I wasn't trying to make it sound
It's
like.
not like you said it didn't do as much damage.
Oh no, it did it. It did the full damage.
Alright,
Sorry
yeah.
if I wasn't clear. Okay. Apollyon, you're up next.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna continue to fly up towards the roof of this cavern and get like right above this big creature and fire 2 more Eldritch Blasts down at it.
Okay, hold on one second. So as you fly into that, you are coming in contact with that mist. So I'm going to need
He said
you
he's
to...
above.
What's that?
Does it go all the way to the ceiling?
It doesn't go
Yeah,
all...
he said he was.
So how far up are you going? Are you like
I mean,
keeping to the
I
ceiling?
thought he said he was 40.
I was already 40 feet in the air and you said it's 60 feet, so I assume I can travel about
Oh,
20.
sorry. I
20 feet up.
misunderstood. I misunderstood. I thought you were going down. You're going up along the ceiling edge, correct?
Yep.
Got it,
I want to be
got
like
it.
directly above it. Sorry,
Got it.
I mean it's a 2D map, so.
I know. That's why I was confused, but you're good. You're good.
Here, I'll put myself here instead if that makes it more visually.
It doesn't. It's fine either way. I gotta remember in my head, you're 60 feet up.
Yep, I'm 60 feet up. I'm firing 2 Eldritch Blasts.
There, I put a note. A 12 and an
12
8.
and an 8.
Yeah, neither are gonna hit, unfortunately.
Damn. Alright. Do I have another bonus action? Nope. Alright. I'll end my turn.
Okay, that's it for Apollyon. Yeah, blood from a stone. You disengaged and ran away from that poltergeist, and he's not feeling too happy about that. So he looks towards you, and he's going to need you to make a strength check for me. You need to beat an 8 for his telekinetic thrust.
Stuck on that one, Ghost.
What did you roll?
11.
Yeah, 11 is enough to hold fast. So you feel it gripping onto you, trying to throw you, but you manage to resist. The poltergeist is then going to fade backwards into the rock. It disappears.
Shit, man. Johnson's in the house, guys.
Right about there. Okay, Liam, you're up next. What are you doing? Can't hear you, bud.
How's that? Better?
Much.
Okay. A little annoyed that I can't reach it, and not be in the mist at the same time. I am going to...
Because you have a glaive, right?
It has 10 feet reach. He's 15 foot away.
Yeah. Well, I was in this square before and I wasn't taking damage.
Just let me finish what I'm saying, and then you can tell me how to do it better later. Alright, so he reaches to his back, and he touches the Hexbane bow, and almost in reflex casts Bane out of an action at both our priestess lady and the other one that I can see, because it's only what I can see, but it's up to 3 targets. And let me pop that up for you.
You should be able to see the third one that's kind of half poking out of the wall over here.
Is that right? Okay. So, Bane. Charisma saving throws, and I guess my save DC is 17.
Why is it 17?
Why? Because that's what I cast spells with is my wisdom.
Let me look at it real quick. Not that I don't believe you, I just want to look at it.
Yeah, it's just, I guess it's kind of weird if there's something else I could do it with. This is the first time we've done this, I don't know. Cast her now, guys.
17 checks out if his wisdom's a 20.
Normally, magical items have like their own DC because they don't use casters. This one doesn't. It's because it's a homebrewed weapon. So you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to allow it. It's probably going to be lower a different time because it should be for balance. But for now, I don't give a fuck. So yeah, 17.
All right.
It's
Charisma saves.
Charisma saving throw.
Yes.
First comes the Nightwraith. That's a 12.
He is baned.
That's a 16 for the one poltergeist.
Double bane. Triple bane.
Yeah.
Attacks and saves, I believe. They take a D4 off.
Yep, I gotta find a cool icon here. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna call that
right. Then I'm gonna take about 10 feet of movement backing up here. And bonus action, I'm going to do Second Wind and roll a D10 plus 1 to get some health back.
Do it.
I get 5 hit points back.
5 hit points back. Okay, you see that reddish kind of shimmer going across all three of these creatures. You do know, because you cast a spell, that Bane has taken hold on them, the three of them.
Damn, casting spells is fun!
Okay, so next up we have the Nightwraith. Apollyon, you're flying high overhead, 40 feet up, actually farther than that, 50 feet above it, because you are against the ceiling. If the creature is 10 feet, reach another. Yep, you're out of range.
Yay!
It looks between the group. It sees Veil, who just sent those Koines at it, and that hurt a lot. And Liam, who just backed away and is running. Sorry, Veil, it's aiming towards you. It moves 5-10 feet to right about here. Oh, wait a minute, sorry. We need to back up, because I just noticed that...
Did you do Moonbeam?
Yeah,
yes, that's right.
So what is it? It's a
Everyone
con save.
said Moonbeam at the same time.
Yep. It's a con save.
Yeah.
Oh, before we do that, Anesthetic has just redeemed a healing surge for Apollyon, she says.
Ooh! Alright, thank you.
So let's see here.
Now he'll never die. We'll all die, and Apollyon will still be fighting.
That is 3d4 healing. So let's roll that real quick.
Sounds great.
So, not
Ooh,
great.
those rolls not so great.
Yeah, not great. 6 points of healing. The gods seem to be looking down on you in favor, Apollyon.
I'll take it.
You need to let me know who you're redeeming that extra
So,
turn for.
The
Okay, so
whatever it is, the Nightwraith takes 8 points of radiant damage.
Okay, 8 points of radiant damage to the Nightwraith. Well, actually,
Hey Matt,
yeah.
you subtract the D4 for the con save?
I didn't, but it.
Well, it's a 17 and the DC is 16. Wouldn't
Yes,
that be
it
close?
would. It would actually. Hold
It
on.
would make a difference.
It would, and that's a 3. Yeah, no matter
It's
what.
17 points of damage. Yes.
17 points of damage.
All right.
That's radiant damage, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
And I only have it for 2 more rounds.
Using the max capacity of that con spell. I love it.
Trying. Yeah. Anyways, it's still the Nightwraith's turn.
Okay, yeah, it's looking pretty hurt as that radiant damage just seems to burn away at that creature. But it is its turn now, and as I said, it's moving up towards Veil, because you're the one that hurt it the most. It's getting itself out of the moonbeam completely. It also doesn't know who cast it. That's the hell of it. So, yeah. First thing I need to do... Oh, I forgot to roll the d6. Let me do that. That's 1, so it did not make it back. Yeah. It's raising its hands up towards you, Veil. And it slashes at you with 2 claw attacks. So the first one here is a 15 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay. Second attack.
The second one is targeting the one of the illusions.
Got it. And that's a 14. So how does that work? Does it still come in contact with it, or does it?
Hold on. The AC is 10 plus my dex, so the 10 it's a 13, I believe. It's my dex.
Okay, so it's a 13.
And then subtract the
12,
D4.
so it does hit. Oh yeah, subtract.
Oh wait a
the
minute.
D4,
Yeah,
'cause
I gotta
it's a
subtract
12.
the d4. So that's a 12 to hit.
So yeah, you hit it.
You did hit it,
That's
so
the AC.
you are down to 1 more of those mirror images.
Well, depending on what the damage is. Hold on.
No, any damage destroys them, right?
Yep, any attack that hits the duplicate is destroyed. Yep.
Yeah.
It's not a 1.
It would have done 17 necrotic, by the way.
Yeah, that would have killed it either way.
Okay.
He's within 10 feet. Can I take an opportunity attack?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay. Nice.
Definitely gonna hit.
Ooh, good one. 15 points.
You slice through this creature like butter. It's literally like a hot knife going through butter. It's just a smooth cut that rips through it, and you feel some of its essence being ripped away from it and absorbed into the glaive as you cut. It does take the full damage.
Awesome.
Yeah, that thing is looking really hurt right now.
Excellent.
Eloise.
Yeah.
Well, I say really hurt, but I mean really hurt comparatively. Anyway, Eloise.
I am going to spend my action to cast Mass Cure Wounds on the 5 of us.
Yay.
Oh, I don't think I can reach Apollyon. He's not within 30 feet of me.
Yeah, he's too high up.
Oh, I'm up in the air.
Yeah, you're up in
Right.
the air. You would not be able to, but
So
Veil
on the
is.
4 of us. 25 points of healing to the 4 of
Oh
us.
my god, I needed that so much.
Oh.
Thank you.
more than double my hit points.
So that's my action, and bonus action, I'm going to move my moonbeam beam back onto the Nightwraith.
Yeah, and what I lost permanently to a long rest was 17 hit points, so I can't heal back to that point, right, Matt?
You cannot.
Okay, just making
Yeah.
sure. I'm not
And
there
then-
yet. You've hurt me quite a bit.
With my movement, I'm going to kind of move over here and crouch down at the bottom of the drop, the shadowed bottom of the drop.
Yeah.
Just be like, ding, 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 ding.
Using those elven boots to all sneak and hide.
E.
Probably need to.
That's it.
Fair enough. Okay. With Eloise's turn over, we come to Veil. What are you doing?
Alright, for his bonus action, he's going to have those coins do what they did last time and attack. There's a 14 hit.
A 14 just hits.
Okay, so let's see. 7 of those coins will hit this time. That's going
Okay,
to
and
be
aesthetic. I'm going to give Liam his turn after Veil's turn, and I will give him your inspiration as well.
9, 12, 16, 19, 21 plus
28.
what was
So
it, 28?
49.
49 points of bludgeoning silver damage.
You said 49?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
6, 9, 12.
Those spinning coins go flying or circling around, ripping through this creature over and over again in multiple hits, doing quite a bit of damage. But this thing is still up and still moving around and seems enraged by the damage that it's been taking.
Alright, and for my action, I need to grab a template real quick, which I don't know where they are. Did that disappear?
Did what
no,
disappear?
there it is. Area of effect, sorry. I'm going to be casting a fireball. And I'm sorry, what was the... Let me throw that up real quick so I can get the radius of it. And I'm going to up it to a level 4. 20-foot radius, so that's going to be 40 feet. Looks like... Apollyon's up, right?
Yeah, Apollyon's 60
Yeah,
foot
you won't
up.
hit me.
You're not going to hit him.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't think you can get all 3.
You're not going to be able to get all 3. That one is like barely peeking out of the wall, but you
Yeah.
can hit the 2.
Good enough. So that's going to be a DC 17 Dex save, but you're baned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
One second here. So the first one was a 19. So that was the Wraith. That was the Nightwraith. So that is half damage, which is 30. And as that fire burns in, 15 points of damage.
Yeah, so it's 36.
Half of 36, yeah. Higher cast.
Oh, I see it. 36. It does take damage, but the flames don't seem to eat away nearly as much as you were hoping they would.
Okay.
36 18.
So that's 9 points of damage.
Chipping.
The other guy, that's the poltergeist.
That's a fail.
Definitely a fail. So 36 points of damage, which is more than enough to take out that wraith right there. Is that the end of your turn, Veil?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Liam, you feel the gods favoring you right now. They're smiling down on you, and they're giving you an extra turn. You also have Anesthetic's Inspiration. So say hello to Anesthetic after you unmute yourself.
You missed a lot of oohs and ahs over there. Sorry about that. Okay.
Veil she was asking if Veil could have her inspiration.
Oh, Veil, sorry.
Yeah.
Can Veil have my inspiration? So Veil has the inspiration, not Liam. That's my bad.
So Veil has inspiration. Do I still get an extra turn?
You do still get the extra turn, yeah. Liam
Alright, then I'm still very happy. Alright. 2 quick slashes. 14, 19. 19 hits, I assume?
They both hit. It's exactly 14.
Doing the exact same amount. Doubling, so 26 points of damage.
26 points of damage as you slash once, twice with that glaive, spinning around your head, cutting through this creature. Very much like butter, but it is still alive.
Bonus action, polearm bottom here. 24 to hit.
Gonna hit.
Alright, doing another 10 points of damage. Just mix necrotic and slashing all over the place.
Mixing necrotic and slashing, you're cutting through this thing. It's eating away at this creature that is normally resistant to necrotic, but not from that glaive in your hands.
Alright. That's my extra turn. I'll stay right there.
I like it. That's your extra turn. Next up, we have a sword wraith. Its turn is up. It's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet to right there. It's looking down on this drop-off and can see Eloise just huddling there in the back, hiding. It's going to make a shot with its bow. Shouldn't have been an advantage, so that was a 5, which misses. Actually, both would have missed regardless, but as you're hiding there, Eloise, you do see an arrow just come shooting down past your nose, and you look up to see the blue glowing form of a wraith high above you on the top of that cliff.
Heads up, we've got a sword. We have the company of a sword one.
Okay. At the bottom of the order, the sword wraith, or the Nightwraith that has been fighting you all, has been taking a lot of damage, and it seems to scream out in agony and in pain. For the layer action, that energy that seems to be emanating from the rift moves, and it's pulled towards him. So I'm going to need everyone in a 30-foot radius around him. That is everybody.
Everybody.
Well, minus Apollyon.
I'm not within 30 feet.
Yes, everyone minus Apollyon. I need all of you to make a con saving throw for me.
A 20!
$23.
16.
Okay, did anyone roll lower than a 16?
No.
Wow.
Awesome.
Oh, got lucky.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, you all got lucky as you just watch this mist come pouring out from this creature in a 30-foot radius all around him. You all fight back, holding off, pushing as hard as you can, and you resist the energy that's leeching off of this creature. Okay. That's it for the lair action. Blood, you're up next. What are you doing?
Before you said its reach with whatever its claws or whatever was 15 feet,
Mm-hmm.
right? Well then, I'm just gonna move back just a smidge. Still within the 15 feet, but he's gonna try and hug the wall as best he can and just hide in his cloak.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie. You're literally pushing against a wall as it's looking directly at you.
Hold on. I'll disengage and move away. And well, fuck it. I'm just gonna, because I can only shoot it. I mean, regardless, it's the only thing it's ever gonna get.
17 is gonna hit.
Nobody can get close enough. 12.
Okay. You aim and fire, and you hit it directly in the chest with your force bolt from your magical crossbow. As you do, you see the creature stumble back, gripping its chest from the hit. It has moved back 5 feet in this direction, right here. Almost though as stumbling backward towards the crack in the background.
Guess you can just say to Liam, why don't you go fill that crack again?
Okay, that's it for Blood's turn. Next off, we have Apollyon flying overhead above this creature and hugging the ceiling. What are you doing, Apollyon?
Oh yeah, Super Minotaur here to save the day. I'm going to use my bonus action to...
You cut out.
Can you hear me?
Right when he's
Bonus action 2.
Bonus action to rage for the 3rd time.
Damn right you do.
And I'm going to use my instinctive pounce to move half of my speed as part of that bonus action, and then I'll use the rest of my speed, totaling up to 60 feet, to dive bomb this jabroni coming from the sky, and I will attack twice with my spear, or trident.
Now, as you move into its radius, I am going to need you to make a con saving throw.
18.
Yeah, 18 is
Apollyon.
enough. You dive into that mist, heedless of the warning of it, pushing past as you reach to strike.
Oh, sorry, I should have advantage. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
going to
just
allow it.
Just take the 16. I'll just take a 16 and a 30. Is
Absolutely.
that cool?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Because I knew the 16 would hit. And let's see. I have brutal critical, so I get an extra damage die on the crit.
Your rage.
Yep. Alright, that's the first hit. 11, 13, 16, 19 damage. 5 of it lightning.
Mhm.
This is a magic weapon. And then second one. Oh yeah, and I get to roll. What is the damage on this? A D6.
It's whatever your damage die is, I think.
Yeah.
So it's like it's whatever.
So there's another D6 plus this 6 for my rage and lightning.
So total, what are you hitting?
All right. First hit was 19. The second hit is going to be 33.
33 points of damage. You're stabbing as hard as you can, repeatedly, once, twice with that trident. And every hit you do, you just feel an explosion of lightning energy that surges into this creature. It seems to be resisting the lightning damage that you're doing, but with every hit, you drive it 5 feet backwards, once, twice. It seems to be getting pushed and thrown backwards towards that crack, stumbling backward each time you hit it. Like in those weird, kind of exaggerated forced pop lock motions.
Back from whence you came, jabroni.
You feel me?
Hell yeah, jabroni.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Shit.
That's it for its turn. Next off, we have the poltergeist that's still up. It sees you attacking its master, and it's enraged by this. It flies towards you about 10 feet, and it's going to try to force you away. I need you to make a strength check for me.
At advantage.
Got it.
But you only got to beat a 5, so...
17.
Yeah, you easily hold back. Flying high overhead as you are, you feel that hit, it kind of pushes you a little bit, but you hold on, and you are not thrown by the telekinetic thrust. Okay, that's it for the poltergeist's turn. Liam, you're up next.
Con save for in the radius.
Please.
Okay. That's a fail. That's a 9.
That is definitely a failure.
All right.
1
Deal
second.
me some damage.
Oof. 18 points of necrotic damage, but you do take half of that because you're holding that glaive.
Yep. Still standing.
Okay, what are
All
you doing?
right. I'm going to do... Now, correct me if I'm wrong, because I thought I understood it correctly, but I'd like to cast Hex on this thing. Now, with my bonus action...
You can do one
Hex
or
is,
the other.
Hex is concentration. You want to maintain Bane.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a concentration thing.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
both concentration. You can hold
thought
one
they-
or the other, but you cannot hold both.
I thought they just both came out of the thing. Alright, I didn't know that.
Will he have
Okay.
to roll a con check for taking the damage there just now?
He does, actually, though. So I do need you to make a con saving throw first.
What?
Because-
you took damage in its aura.
Oh, okay. I'm a caster now. New rules.
Oh,
Okay, so Bane fails.
Bane
No,
fails.
you can
It
do
is
that.
gone. Now, well, how many, you just used one?
whatever
Screw it.
Bane
I'm just
rolls.
gonna attack straight out. This
Yep.
thing looks like it's on its last leg. I'm gonna use it.
Well, hold on a second, Liam. I'm just asking. For Bane, how many charges did you use?
Just one.
Then you do have 2 more charges. You could cast Hex if you
Yeah.
wanted to as a bonus action.
I understand that. I'm
Okay.
changing my plan mid-sentence.
Yeah,
Fair
you
enough.
wouldn't get your bonus attack, so...
Right. Coming up here. Getting right in his face. Attack, attack. Do. 20 and 18 both hit.
Both definitely hit.
Alright. Dealing that damage. Then a copper end blow. Crit.
Nice.
Get back in your hole! Oh boy, let's add this up. Okay, 11 plus 24 plus 9 is 33 plus 36 total.
Okay, 36 total. Yeah. Swing once, you hit and you cut through it, driving it back 5 feet. Second hit cuts it even deeper. It's stumbling backwards. It seems to be holding its arms up in agony, as with that third hit from the butt of the glaive, you drive it back farther. Another 5 feet. It's starting to fall backward towards that crevice, and as it does, it screams out as it looking directly at you. Luca, no! Is that it for your turn?
That is it, yes.
It manages to regain itself as it's falling backwards as on its turn. That mist was drawn towards that radius, and it's hovering right there, but it's not moving. It did not move with the creature. I need it to roll a d6. That's a 4. It did not recharge this entire fucking battle. I just want to point out. That's okay, because it's looking directly at you, Liam, as its claws come out, and it's slashing at you twice.
Alright.
That's a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
And a 31 to hit. Holy fuck.
Yeah, he's
And
pissed.
plus 12.
Yeah,
He's
this thing is pissed.
Okay.
So 20 points of necrotic damage, and I need you to make a con saving throw.
Huh? Save.
So you did save. So 10 points of necrotic damage to you, and you did save from that thrust. Its second hit is another 20 points of necrotic damage. One more con saving throw.
Now, since he's also resistant to necrotic, would it drop to 5 since he saved?
No, you take the full damage either way. The con saving is to see whether or not the hit points get reduced.
But he's resistant because of the glaive.
It doesn't matter. He's resistant to the damage, so he only took 10 damage instead of 20. And he did succeed, so his hit points did not get reduced. But that's it.
Okay, 19 on the second con save.
Correct. So you did succeed again. You need to make a 17.
I did. That's 2 saves.
Yeah, I'm saying it didn't affect you beyond the fact that it hurt you. So you've taken a total of 20 necrotic damage, but other than that, you are still up.
Yeah. Looking rough. But yeah. I'm up. I survived it.
Okay. With that, it is Eloise's turn. Eloise, what are you doing?
Finish it off.
Have anything that can hurt it right now?
It almost seems like any damage drives it back 5 feet.
Yeah, okay. I need to be within. Okay.
Well, any damage is not resistant to.
Oh, hey, I can cast it from here. Cool. So then, yeah, I'm just gonna step out and stay out of the mist. And, gonna go ahead and throw another ice knife at it.
Yeah, you're
Would I
in.
do it? Oh, sorry. Okay. never mind.
Actually, you would have been in it regardless because you were 30 feet. So once you started your turn, you would have. Taken
Oh.
it. So I do need you to make a con saving throw.
Okay. 17.
17 does succeed. You're good.
Okay. So then, yeah, I'm just gonna
Ooh, you're up and lucky.
and throw an ice knife. And what level did I throw the ice knife at last time? I
3.
said level 3. Right. So I need to take one of these off. And then I'm gonna go ahead and throw it at level 4 this time. Hopefully it hits. But why won't it let me...
I mean, is your moonbeam still up?
Yeah, but my moonbeam will only hurt it on its turn.
Oh, that's right.
So, as my action, I'm gonna hit it with an ice knife at level 4. There's that. So it needs to make a Constitution save.
Thought it was a dex save. Or is it a con save?
Oh, that's my con save. Sorry, yes, a dex save. But I also roll extra dice. Hold up.
Yes, higher level cast. Yeah, 15 hits.
So it just needs to make a dex save for the cold. So it's going to take 1 piercing damage no matter what. And then do an extra. There we go.
What does the 3d6 get added to? The cold or the piercing?
Cold. But Matt is missing.
Oh. So, like, if he saves, does that mean he takes none of the cold?
He takes half of the cold if he
Okay.
saves.
Gotcha. Sorry I couldn't keep the Bane up.
No worries. With my bonus action, I am going to move it.
It helped for a little bit.
Yeah. So
Don't worry, Liam. We'll shove this guy back into his glowing hole.
I've got 1 more round with the moonbeam.
This thing's got to have a crazy amount of hit points.
I think it's out. I think we just gotta pin it in place or something.
Catch it in the Pokeball.
Yeah.
Fuck me. I hate the internet sometimes. Sorry about that. I had to
Welcome back.
deal with this. You did an ice knife?
Yes, at level 4, and so the Nightwraith needs to make a dexterity save against the cold damage.
That's a 9, so that's a failure.
So that's 20 cold damage and 1 piercing damage.
Whew, 20 cold damage and 1 piercing damage, and as that hit just strikes this creature, it does seem to be driven backwards, stumbling backwards again towards that crack that seems to be, now that it's coming within range, the crack seems to be opening up and drawing it towards it. You can see some of the mist from the creature being sucked and drawn into that crack as it comes closer and closer towards it.
Yeah, and then with my bonus action, I move my moonbeam onto it.
I like it.
Yep.
That's it for Eloise's turn. Veil,
That's it.
what are you doing?
Alright, well, I need to make a con save first.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you do.
Be a 16.
16.
A 16.
Just save.
Yeah, it does. Just saves.
Nice.
I've had to make so many of those saves. I'm sorry.
So,
No, please, Veil, or please, Liam, please tell them what happens. Don't mind me. I'll just hang out. Go ahead, Veil.
I'm going to divvy up the attacks with the coins, the animated coins. 5 are going to go to the big bad, and then 5 are going to go to this poltergeist over here.
I like it.
Alright, so the first 5 are going to go to the big bad. And they all but one, so 4 of them hit.
Nice. Hit.
And one of them is a crit. And then the next, so I'll do the damage for that real quick, so we can see what happens. And then I'll just add another one. So 16, 18, 20, 22, 25, 26, 27.
27
28.
points of damage as these coins just go ripping through this creature, one right after another in a tornado of silver coins. It does take damage, it does seem to be hurt, and it's being pushed backwards, farther. It seems to be getting sucked inward by this crack that's almost like a vacuum towards these particles of this creature, sucking it inward more and more and more. The creature is like leaning back now, its arms outraised. It's the head of it is being drawn farther and farther backwards. It's barely managing to hang on, but it is still there. Go ahead and roll your damage for the poltergeist.
Yep, these are the attacks for the poltergeist. Does a 16 hit the poltergeist?
Yes, it does.
Alright, so all but one will hit.
You need to hit a roll of 12 to hit.
Okay.
Yeah, and the one definitely would not.
16. 26 points of damage.
26 points of damage is more than enough to take that poltergeist out, even at full health. So, Veil, tell me, how does that look?
So, these silver coins are just ripping through the air. One of them swings wide to the left over its shoulder, and the other four just kind of from the forehead to the throat, to the chest, to the stomach, just blast right through this thing and just obliterate it.
Absolutely it does.
Boom at your coins.
Damn right. And it just explodes into a pink mist that settles down to the ground, completely destroyed by your coins.
Alright, I'm going to move out of this radius of this. Is this still in? I can't see the blue. Is this still in the
Yeah, it is. You would have to get
Okay,
to it right
well,
about there.
Alright, I could do that. And
I'll-
then
I will allow it.
alright, and then for my action, I will cast Magic Missile with Magic Missile, do they all go to one spot, or can you determine which?
You can choose each dart where it goes.
Okay, so then I'm going to cast it from the Wand of Magic Missile. I'm going to burn up 6 slots. That's going to be 3 for the first one, and then 1 for everyone after that. So that's going to be 8 total missiles, and I'm going to have. You know what's this guy across here? The Sword Wraith. What's that icon above him?
It had to do with the fact that they were heard. It had nothing to do with you guys.
Okay.
Now,
no.
it's 65 feet away from you, but it's also 70 feet upwards, so a little bit higher. Yeah.
Yeah, he's on the top of the cliff.
What's the range of Magic Missile? Let me see if I can just pull it up here real quick.
I think it's 120.
Yeah, 120.
120? Honestly, yeah, I'd say you're within range. You're good.
You know what? I'm just gonna I'm gonna blast them all at him because for reasons.
No, I dig it. Go ahead and roll your magic missile damage as you send 8 total darts of force energy out from your wand, soaring through the air high up, underneath the entryway, up, flying high up into the air towards this creature. Go ahead and roll your damage and tell me, how does this look?
Alright, so the first one is 4 force damage, and I'm just going to roll 7 more. 2. Alright, that's going to be 9, 13, 17, 19, 24 force damage. Just barrage after barrage of missiles just impacting and exploding all over this guy.
Yeah, and as that last missile strikes this creature, it just seems to spin as it explodes outward into just a mist, an umbrella almost mist of blue energy that dissipates into the ground. completely annihilating the Wraith.
Nice. And that is my turn.
Okay. That's it for your turn. Blood from a Stone, top of the order. Not much this creature can do for its lair action because it is currently being sucked backwards towards that rift. So what are you doing?
Did you say that mist stuff got pulled back with it, though?
Well, the mist stuff itself is right where it is. So actually, at the start of your turn, I do need you to make a con saving throw.
Yep.
18 is enough. You succeeded.
I'll pop up in the corner. Try and get advantage. Nobody's close enough to it. He'll just pop out and take a shot.
Tina is going to hit.
17, so 14, 28, 31.
Your bolt of energy comes flying out, arcing overhead, and strikes this creature completely in the chest. It's pushed forward towards that crack that seems to be sucking it towards it like a vacuum, almost like a black hole sucking in something. You just see the swirl of energy that seems to spin around this crack and is starting to be drawn in more and more. It's still holding on, barely managing to keep its place, but it's almost looks like it's about in.
Literally nowhere to go. It's 30 feet out of that fucking cloud. So he's just gonna hang.
Okay. That's it for your turn. Apollyon, you're up next.
Alright, time to rumble. I'm gonna jump and fly through the air towards this thing, attacking recklessly for advantage and plunging my trident deep into it.
I think you got a con save at your start.
Oh yeah, you do need a con save at your start.
No problem.
It'd be a 17 or 16. 16. Ooh, that's a failure.
I'm gonna use a lucky point
Go
to
for
roll
it.
again. $21.
Yeah, using that luck point saved your life, as with a 21 you managed to fend off that mist. You then rushed forward, flying, hands over head as you plunge your trident downward.
25.
25 definitely hits.
That's a lot of damage. What is that? 15. 27 damage.
Yet with 27 points of damage, you strike in the center of its chest, and you just hear the scream, "Luca, no!" As the crack, the energy in front of it, begins sucking this creature inward. It's almost as if two folds of energy are coalescing as the smoke of this creature is being sucked into this crack. A bright light flashes throughout the entire chamber as energy ripples outward. I need literally everyone in this chamber to make a con saving throw, please.
Nope. 14.
21.
I'm going
11,
to
sorry. I'm 11.
with my I con saved, and I felt a tightness in my chest, so I clutch it and I think of Locke, the Spider Queen, and the inspiration that she has given me today, and I use my inspiration that Anesthetic gave me. And then I use a lucky point
Maximum luck.
I honestly don't want to allow it, but I'm going to allow it. And everybody who made a 17 takes half damage on this. So everyone who rolled a 17 con save is taking half of this damage.
Me and Liam are taking full.
30 points of necrotic damage that's just rips outward in a gigantic tidal wave of energy. Just a fucking huge unleash. 60 feet outwards. Everyone who did not hit a 17 is taking 30. Everyone who did hit 17 or above is taking half.
Alright, took 15.
Glaive saving my life right here, Matt.
And then I'm going to roll a Constitution save to keep my my spell up. And I believe I passed.
Yes, you do pass.
Thank you.
And with that last loud scream, this creature that had ripped its way from this crevice of energy is sucked backwards and is drawn into it. The crack seems to solidify and closes in one moment. Liam,
seal the cake.
it's your
Fill
turn.
that crack.
What are you doing?
With my friends at my side, and the glaive in its frame, send these wraiths back from whence they came! I stab it into the crevice and seal this shit up.
And as you stab downward with this glaive into the crevice, you just feel this momentous amount of energy being ripped from the center of this crack into the glaive. You hold it with both hands as the energy pushes you backwards. You're lifted off of your feet. You're holding this glaive barely with two hands, screaming as the energy is drawn from this crack into the glaive, in through you. This channel of energy just surges as the light shoots outward from your eyes and your mouth. You scream as an unholy energy fills you and is drawn past and eaten away. And you open your eyes and look downward as the crack begins to slowly close inward, piece by piece, inch by tiny inch, until the crack is sealed. You fall down to the ground, coughing in massive amounts of pain. Your hands leave the glaive, and as they do, they smoke. And you cough blood, looking upward. But the light from the glaive is gone. And the light from the crack is as well. Sorry, if you didn't hear me. The light from the crack is as well. You look up, and you see the glaive now piercing the center of that stone tablet. Into the crack itself, center. And you see that the crack is created along the edge of this stone slab that the glaive now sits in the middle of. It's different from the last time you saw it. The last time it was nothing more than just a simple dent where the glaive's blade held. But as you look now, it's much, much wider, spreading outward across the entirety of the stone tablet. But as you rise to your feet and look now, you realize that the light is gone, sucked inward towards the glaive. You all look around now, sighing, weary, hurt, blood dripping from various orifices. There is stillness. There is quiet. and each of you all breathe a sigh of relief as Eloise's bright, shimmering shaft of light dissipates and fades away, leaving you in mostly darkness, though all of you do have dark vision in one form or another.
You think it's over?
Liam kind of crumples into the embrace of Eloise, just unable to even support his own weight for the moment.
Apollyon rushes over there and clasps Liam on the back. Good job, buddy. You sent those jabronis back to hell.
Yeah. Are the rest done coming? Is that it?
I look over at Veil. Veil, if you know what's good for you, you're not gonna touch a goddamn weapon.
As Vale's reaching over to the weapon next to him, and he kind of snaps his hand back real quick and says, "I was just looking." And
as you are looking, I will say, Veil, to your left there is a bow. Very old, very ornate-looking dark wood bow. On the platform to your left, to the right, there is a blade, a scimitar, actually, a long curved blade sitting there. This one brightly polished, but that you do see the wear and tear of rust along its edge.
All right. I say we search the room for anything besides these weapons of value.
I think we need to get up to the top to see how the rest of them fared.
Well, I definitely need my hole,
okay.
so.
Oh, I guarantee I've seen the majority of this. It's a large grave, and these weapons, there's not too much to be seen.
I'm gonna just
He
investigate.
does it anyway.
If there's anything, maybe the wraiths dropped or something might have dropped.
So you're just examining this room as the rest of the group starts walking back towards the cliff wall. Is that what I'm understanding, Vale?
Yeah, I'm walking with them, but also searching as I go.
Well, so as you're looking around as you go, with a 22 investigation that I saw, there are 6 weapons in total on these pillars, not counting the glaive. There's a bow, there's a scimitar, there's a short sword, there's a long sword, there is a staff of pure silver metal, which is down here, basically about the size of a staff or a bow staff, that sort of thing, quarter staff. This last one is another short sword. Apart from
And that's all I'm seeing in the room?
Yeah,
Oh,
apart
sorry.
from that, as you're looking around, you see a lot of dust and things like that, but there is nothing else that catches your attention. There's no items, there's no gold, there's nothing beyond the weapons and I did describe them as pieces of parchment that has been plastered on here and written. You're kind of looking, and you what languages do you speak?
All of them.
That's not
Let me see. No. Celestial, Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, Elvish, Goblin, Orcish, Sylvan, Undercommon.
So, you do recognize some very older common, Dwarvish and Halfling, and languages as well. Most of them are just names and dates that don't mean a whole lot to you.
Is there any check I could do that would determine if these are, in fact, lootable with no consequences?
I mean, all of them are lootable. Whether or not they're consequences is up to you. I mean, they're just there. You could pick it up and take it. It's entirely up to you, Vale. If you want to investigate each one to try to determine what their worth is, that's up to you.
No, I'm not going to mess with that. I mean, if there was something that, like, I don't know, Arcana or History or something that would...
I mean,
let me know.
it depends on what you're asking. Like, are you asking, are these magical weapons, or are you casting a spell to determine that? Are you trying to determine the worth of them? I'm just like, what are you trying
scimitars. I just want to, like, if I were to take this staff, this silver staff, would something happen that we just had to deal with for the past however long?
I'm just gonna tell you, without rolling, you don't know until you try it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Fail!
I mean, he's pretty intelligent, so I don't think he would want to go through this whole shenanigans again.
The rest of the group is walking away. Eloise is supporting Liam.
She's turned into a giant spider.
His arm is around her shoulder until they get up to the wall, at which point she turns into a giant spider. The rest of the group seems to be heading in that direction. As I said, it's up to you. What are you doing, Veil?
Polly just flies up.
Apollyon will.
He's got a climb speed.
Apollyon will wait by the lower part of the thing for either Veil or Blood if they want to lift up.
Alright, I'm gonna investigate this silver staff with a 12.
With a 12 investigation, it is a staff that seems to be made of a silvery metal. You're not quite sure the metallic make of it with a 12. It does look slightly tarnished, as though it could use a good polishing, but beyond that, with 12, you can't really determine anything beyond the fact that it is a staff made of a silvery tarnished material.
Alright. About how long does it take to get to back to where my portable hole is?
Quite a while. I mean, there is a giant wall there, and most of your group has already climbed up it and are currently leaving you. You're left alone right now in this chamber.
Yep. So I mean, are we talking like 10 minutes? Or are we talking like an hour?
How long has it been, guys? Has it been more than 10 minutes?
No,
Since we left?
I'm saying to get back, like from here to get back to.
I mean, if there's nothing in our way and we just say we want to get back there, I'm sure we could fast travel and just go there. But that depends on if there's nothing in our way.
Yeah, like right now, just based on what you know, it wouldn't take more than 10, 20 minutes to walk back up to the surface, even counting the 70-foot climb.
Okay.
Make a decision, dude.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to read something real quick. If you guys have something to do, or
I mean, it's 10 o'clock, so it's like whatever's gonna happen now is the end of the session.
Okay, so we can leave it here then.
So you're leaving it there?
Well, I mean, if you want to end the session, is that what I thought that was what Kyle was saying?
I'm just saying we're at 10. I wanted to talk to Voken, make sure they're still alive. I don't know what you're doing, and I don't want to meta game. It's up to you with what you're doing, dude.
So what I'm saying, Veil, is it is the end of the session. You are heading back, or at least the rest of the group is. Apollyon's still waiting for you at the bottom of this climb, but other than that, the rest of your friends have abandoned you. You are currently alone. You can't see anyone else in this room. What are you doing before I end things for the night?
Well, can we just end things here?
If you want to.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Well, as the rest of the group walks off, most of them spider climbing their way up the hill, we're going to end things for this evening. What level are you all at?
9.
No, you're not. You're at 10.
Nah.
Yay!
I was wondering if we had to do the shit with the dwarves before we got there.
Man, I was down to 2 hit points. You had me so close.
So I'm just going to show you this. One of its abilities is Life Eater. A creature that is reduced to 0 hit points from damage dealt by the Nightwraith dies and cannot be revived by any means short of a wish spell.
I knew it was a
Damn.
possibility. Yeah.
Y'all
Oh,
were
man.
pretty fucking close, I'm not gonna lie. This is probably one of the more difficult battles y'all faced.
Yeah, this was...
And honestly, I wasn't sure, like, you tell me, do you feel like that was too easy? Because I was thinking about adding a few more things, but I was kind of like at that point.
I think the wraiths were just enough to wear us down for like the bigger fight where like we were constantly losing hit points and stuff like that. That was it. Like I thought it was over. I thought I stabbed the glaive in there. No.
Nope, fuck you.
I thought it was well balanced. It was great.
Good.
Yeah,
But-
it literally all came down to the rolls, because if I only had one animate object spell, and if I lost concentration on that, or if none of those were hitting, that would have, that was a ton of damage, over 100
you were
damage.
hitting 70 to 90% of your attacks there.
So, good.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, so basically, if something happened where that spell did not stay up, or that could have been a matter of getting this creature down, or this creature's killing one of us.
I think each one of us had a moment like that, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
All of you were very, very close. One more
Yeah.
hit and you would have been good. That's kind of what I was hoping for, where it was just...
Yeah, even with the mirror image. Yeah, if that mirror image wasn't up, or if I rolled bad on that, I would have been dead.
Mm-hmm. Good. So, just because I like to kind of talk about my thought process and that sort of thing, those of you who are familiar with D&D lore would recognize this as a version of the Nightwalker, one of the really, really big enemies from the Shadowfell. Slightly different, just a different feel, and because I always like to homebrew my big monsters, but this one was one of those fun monsters that, you could have won and you could have lost big. So it all depended on your group, but you managed to stave off a lot of the things that were down here and kind of whittle them down, and so you managed to get through. So congrats to everybody. Level 10. Enjoy that shit.
Woo!
Okay. So on behalf of everybody who watched this evening, or on behalf of everyone here in the Faab Five crew, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who watched. Have a great, great evening, and we'll see you next week. On Sunday, anyway. So good night.
Night.
See you again.
Night.
Peace.